I'm sure his transferring to my middle school wasn't meant to be a malicious attack on me, but then I hated no one more. In 1 week, Jackson had usurped my throne, my claim to fame, the one thing I had that wasn't completely normal. Art class. Mrs. Kavanaugh, my 5th grade art teacher, would literally wait expectantly for Jackson to finish his assignment. She'd abandoned me. So it became my goal in life to make this new boy cry. Hard. I decided I would have to plan my attack. It became an obsession. It became a whole notebook. I still remember the image of him on the day I decided to pounce. He was wearing dirty jeans, which he had drawn on, a ratty Gem in the Holograms t-shirt, because even at 12, Jackson was always truly, truly outrageous. And he was also sporting a shiny new black eye. My plan was to present my rival with a bulleted list of the reasons I disliked him, but instead, "Are you okay?" came out. Weeks of planning, and I said, "Are you okay?" He didn't say anything. For the last time in our lives together, Jackson was painfully silent. My plan never came to fruition because the following week Jackson was absent, and for 2 more weeks his seat remained vacant. When he finally did return, the black eye had cleared up, but his right arm was broken. His hand and fingers were bruised. He would sit there miserably, half-heartedly finger painting for the next month. After school, he'd sit on the swings, not swinging, just staring out into the vacant lot behind the school. So, one day on June 2nd, I decided to join him on the swings. "How'd you break it?" He smiled at me and sarcastically replied, "I didn't break it." It was the grin that doomed me, and we became fast friends. We both loved the Ninja Turtles and the art of Claude Monet. He introduced me to Gustav Metzger and the music of The Cure, and he destroyed my Lisa Frank tracker keeper. On purpose. Through the years, I found myself holding on to every one of his secrets like gold. I'd sneak him into my house late at night to sleep over, innocently of course, when for whatever reason he didn't want to go home. Being the only one allowed in made me feel special, enough that I didn't need art class anymore. I had an interesting and increasingly attractive shadow. And on June 2nd, 15 years after we met, he asked me to marry him. You remember the day of our first real conversation on the swings? It made our years in high school and college make so much more sense. Like the time he made my prom date cry by entering into a religious debate with him about how there's no afterlife. Became sweetly jealous, and not at all malicious. When I told my father about my plans to wed my oldest friend, I could tell he wasn't happy, but he wasn't surprised. I didn't find out until his arthritis flared up on our honeymoon, and Jackson's father had broken his arm. And he was always kind of glad he did.